Hey everyone, welcome to the G3 Boardroom. Today we're going to be talking about Star Trek 5-Year Mission. It's a co-op game. It's a fun game. How old is this game?
I think it came out in 2015.
It's funny, I mean that box looks like 1970 or something.
It does. I think they were going for a classic look for the
I believe so.
For the original series.
Yeah, when Dave first brought it out, I'm like, oh wow, blast from the past.
Yeah, you can see I got mad at the game once.
Yeah, so a little bit of
Big hole in it.
took a little bit of damage right there.
That's going to hurt the resale.
I'm not reselling this.
Well, that's right, yeah. Dave could burn
Dave
his
never
boxes
sells. Dave
because
is a collector.
Yes.
Never sells.
This is a fun game. I like that you can play. Each of your characters has a different ability.
Who's the guy on the other side of Worf there?
The other side. So you can play either the original series or Next Generation. This is Worf from the original series, and his counterpart. Next Generation. Sorry,
Yeah.
and his counterpart apparently is Chekhov.
I disagree with that, but it is what it is. Now I got LaForge, and obviously Scotty is other guy.
Yeah, it makes sense. And then of course,
That's an equivalency.
what do you got over there, Dave? You got.
Well,
He's got the captain.
Which captain do you prefer?
So you got, and see, this is Commander Riker and Spock.
Spork.
That makes sense.
So that makes sense. And then Data and Sulu.
I guess.
Yeah, Data was in charge of flying the ship mostly. So was Sulu.
Lieutenant Uhura and Counselor Deanna Troi.
No.
Not really.
I guess. I don't know.
But then Dr. Beverly Crusher and Bones.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I guess some of these are kind of, they're not really counterparts.
But it
whatever.
does provide a variety. You're supposed to play as one side or the other, but nothing stops. Game police aren't going to come get you if you play with Geordi and
right. And
Chekhov,
I'm not saying that they have to be,
Hold that thought.
be mirrors. I just it's an interesting side note.
Right. Hold that thought. The game police are coming to get you.
No.
He is the game police.
Oh, jeez.
No, the point, I think somewhere in the rules, they're given an option. It's called the time rift, where you can mix up the different crew.
Okay.
So.
But oh, that's right, and it's not like the abilities are the same.
No, the abilities are different.
The abilities are different.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. No, I know it. I know. Some people say, "Oh, Star Trek. I don't like Star Trek. I don't want to do anything with Star Trek." You know what? Then you may not like the TV show, but I think the game has enough entertainment that you really don't matter. It really doesn't matter if you're playing a Star Trek themed game. I think it's just a neat game.
Yes.
I mean, everybody's played dice rolling games before, but it just I just think the mechanics in this game really give a feel of urgency, give a feel like you really are under alert. You're really trying to accomplish this stuff as quickly as you can, or bad stuff will happen.
Yes, and that sense of urgency. If you watch our playthrough of this game, it was sort of like, oh no, we're all gonna die. oh, everything's fine. Oh no. It goes back and forth.
Yeah, there's an ebb and flow of that, absolutely. So, and I don't know, I just really enjoy the game. There's multitudes of variety to it, with the different cards that come out, to the different characters you can play, to the different levels of difficulty you can play. I mean, you want to play...
To be fair, there's no differences in the difficulties. It's just how many points you got to gather.
That's what I mean by
right?
that, yeah. So you want to play Admiral level and you got to get 20 points.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And you got to get quite a few more points. And if you get it, I enjoy the game. You can get a draw, and you'll see it on the playthrough, I draw a blue card, which makes me draw a yellow card, which makes me draw a red card. And we start to spiral out of control.
Correct.
Just like in the actual show, no problems, commercial break, problems, commercial break. But no, it is a good game. There's a lot of variety.
I kind of like the mechanic that, you're rolling 5 dice, you're taking your dice from the available dice, which are here, and they're all different colors. But as you're getting injured, the available dice is dwindling.
Yeah,
and
less and less.
as dice is being used up to half solve these missions, your dice pool is dwindling.
Right, because you're using your resources in too many spots, which you're going to do, but then you start to, it just means you're going to run out of resources.
Right. Thematically, you can't spread yourself too thin.
Right. Well, there's no problem that these people can't solve.
So we played on the lieutenant commander level, which was 14.
14 points. Essentially the medium, right in the middle. Right in the middle. So, and I thought it was a good challenge. It wasn't too easy. It wasn't like, oh my goodness, we don't have a chance of winning.
Yeah.
Always felt like we were always on the brink of things falling completely apart.
Right. And it, and it was one of those things too where it's like, oh, what do? Do you clean up these problems or do you charge for the win? There was one point where we had 2 or 3 more points left to go, and do we try to fix this and handle that, or do we just charge forward and finish 2 or 3 more missions?
Because the lose condition is while you're trying to get X number of these cards, if you get 5 over here,
five failed
then
missions.
you lose. But what the Enterprise is taking damage periodically too. What happens if your Enterprise?
Well, I mean, if you think about it in a thematic way, if this red thing can no longer go to the right, that pretty much tells you your ship.
So there's two lose conditions.
Yes,
you
could
kind of
blow up the
working
ship.
against you. So, I mean, that was my point.
Yes. Again, I appreciate the game. Even the cards are thematic to the point where you have to take out certain cards for if you're playing certain. If you're playing the original series, you're playing Next Generation.
Yep.
Yeah, the cards are interesting because they're simple. They add a lot of mechanics, like a card might come out where, okay, now you're injured, so you have to remove like a dice from play, or a card will come out that's prime directive, and you can't do anything until you solve that mission.
I still challenge that these people routinely ignore the prime directive.
I mean, and honestly, who could argue with acting like that?
Yeah.
What's that card? Alien Control?
Alien Control. You feel his pain.
Yes.
No, it's a good one as dice rollers go. Dice rolling card game.
I would recommend
like
this. Yeah, quite a bit. I would recommend this game.
Yeah.
It's could be fast. I mean, if you played at the ensign level, how many do you need for the ensign level? Like
10.
Like
2 or
10?
something.
No. And again, I like the fact that you can play up to 7 players in this game.
I would like to see a Galaxy Quest variant on this game.
Oh, that would be fun.
Galaxy Quest is still the very best Star Trek movie that's ever been made.
Like grab Thar's hammer.
Grab Thar's hammer.
Don't say it.
Now I gotta go watch. Now I gotta watch Galaxy Quest.
Fantastic movie. I recommend that as well.
But yeah, if you're looking for a good dice rolling game, a fun co-op game, whether you are or not a Star Trek fan, I think that if you're a Star Trek fan, it's even more fun. And if you are, you probably already played it. But if you're not a Star Trek fan, but you just like co-op dice rollers, this one is great. And it's the mechanics are simple and varied, easy to learn, and
And I guess that's the point I was trying to make. Don't shy away from this game if you don't know anything about Star Trek or the Star Trek universe.
Right.
You can come in here with zero knowledge and still enjoy this game quite a bit.
Absolutely.
Or you can come up with so much knowledge that you're dropping trivia about the actors that are featured on the cards. And that's fun too.
I guess, that's one last question. What do you think of Dr. Beverly Crusher? Anyway.
Not a lot. Let's put it that way. Not a lot.
All right, so any final thoughts on...
Yeah, why is Will Wheaton not part of this game?
Yeah.
What?
Will Wheaton.
Why don't we have Will Wheaton?
Wait, he's not. He's not on here.
He's not a character you can play.
Oh man.
He's not even like a smart-ass little kid you could accomplish a mission with.
Automatically solve any mission.
That boggles my mind.
Contract dispute of some sort.
Yeah, maybe.
Hard to say.
The original eidetic memory. Anyway.
Right.
Maybe that's some expansion that's going to come out in the future.
Oh no, it's from 2015.
Sure, that's right. We better get a move on it.
Right. Well, good game. I recommend it.
So do I.
It's a fun one.
Yep. Plenty of variety.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for watching and listening to us talk a little bit about Star Trek 5-Year Mission. If you have any other games you'd like to see us play or talk about, go ahead and let us know in the comments. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.